fish in the morning. Now, what is this place? I mean, I know it's the captain's dinner, but
it's Anderson County Sports Center, Anderson County Civic Center, Sports Center. This is where they're going to do the captain's dinner. And right over here, we're fixing to drop some food off, and you get so many raffle tickets for so many pounds of food, or you can opt to buy so many raffle tickets, which in turn they give to the shelters so they can buy food or buy what they need. What they'll do, they'll put all this food, when people bring it in, put it on a scale and weigh it. And then that's how they will determine how many tickets you get for the raffle. We're gonna get out here and see about getting this truck unloaded and see what's going on. Hey, that's my favorite bean. I bet I've got you put a little slice of bacon in them.
Ooh, yeah.
And I told Robin, I tried to get what I would eat. You know, some potatoes, we got potatoes and carrots and corn and peas and green beans and some pinto beans. And I went to the bargain. I said, please tell me y'all got some pallets. She said, we hadn't had a pallet here in 2 days. So that's the best I could do.
So we'll just weigh the pallet, and then we'll come over and we'll just load right in.
All right. JR, what you guessing?
how much weight?
Yeah.
My guess would be, I'm gonna go 420.
420, there's a lot of weight on there. I'll say 520.
520, okay.
He's saying 420, I'm saying 520. What are you guessing on weight?
I think you guys are both real close. Whatever we do.
Do they need to be stacked?
However they can go in there.
You just want to toss them in?
Just toss them?
Yeah, okay. Sure you don't want to take some of these for boat food tomorrow, Wes?
No, I think we're gonna cook on the boat, ain't we? Here we go. What we got, JR?
Oh, everybody was wrong.
980.
980.
Minus
Woo.
980 minus 64.
Almost busted 1,000.
Yeah, 980 minus 64. So it'll be what, 916, I believe?
Yeah.
Paradise.
Which one, sorry?
Paradise.
Yeah. Paradise. Did you find any fish?
No.
No?
No, I did not.
You didn't?
No.
Hey, Danny posted one on Facebook.
What you gonna pull for bait tomorrow?
Bluebacks and gizzard shad.
Bluebacks and gizzard shad. Okay.
Maybe a trout or two. Not much trout.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
All right.
What's your name?
Pirate.
That's the pirate, ladies.
Daniel Rudd.
How many people do you think's here?
Well, you got 106 boats, and they probably average 3 people. Something around 3 people, so you'll probably have all of them on the show. 200 people, maybe.
They got plenty of donuts.
That's David Richardson. He's taking over the tournament right there.
Okay. Wow. This is like I feel like I'm at the catfish conference. I fished with this guy last year. Yeah. You gonna win it this year, Ben?
I doubt it.
No, that's Bill Carlson.
That would be a good one, right? I don't know yet. Probably throwing worms.
Worm. Salamander.
Hey, Scott.
What's going on, man? I'm ready. I put 80 miles on Hartwell the last 2 days.
No, you're ready. I don't have to ask you.
How's it going, man?
Doing all right?
Doing good.
I ain't seen you in a while.
Chris,
About to gain some of it back when I eat some of them donuts.
Oh, man, doing good. No, you see
Mathena.
me just Thursday when I went by you.
By the Thursday?
Yeah.
Well, I saw a boat with you in it. Okay, I guess you get to catch fish the rest of the day. And doggone it, she didn't beat me 4 days ago. She got a 26-pounder. She had another big old 20-plus pound fish, and it broke off right outside the boat. But she.
Dean, what's going on, buddy? I like your hat there, bud.
I hear you, bro. Look at this. What a monster.
That is a monster, man.
Looks like one of them stripers from
Right.
To the people that was an oil rig guy, and he said, "You bring it to me $5,000, the bounty is yours." And so I couldn't wear it, and that's the first time since I've had it.
You need to
9
get
years.
you need to get you one that looks like it and make a fake one.
Oh, I know. That's what we tried to do. Then we couldn't find one. This is the only one I've ever seen.
And if it wasn't for my buddies in this tournament, I damn sure wouldn't be fishing.
If it wasn't for his buddies, but you called me up, smacking me in the head with a 2x4 and twisting my arm to fish.
Because I want to hang out with you.
Line them up.
I hope you win it, man. As long as that guy right there don't win it, I'm good.
I get out there with Skipper, I'll be good.
This is a secret on camera shit.
Oh, yeah? Ricky, don't let your drone hit my drone tomorrow, all right?
Just don't get too close.
Hey, Skipper looked like he came out of a homeless camp.
Dean got him one. What'd you win, Dean? Oh, wow. Wow. Yes, sir. That is awesome.
It's those Canon adjustable rocket launchers.
Is this on that boat?
It's kind of a pink red, a light red or something. 598-267-598.
Scott refuses to help Wes go through his tickets.
You got some more cannon junk. Bingo!
Oh, another Canon rod holder.
I'm gonna put a rod holder on my boat.
Are you? It's the new Mad Catz rock sticks. What kind of rod did he say that was?
Big cat striper rod.
Did they got any Big Cat striper rods here?
No, just on my boat.
What they got here?
Mad cat rock stick.
He called it a Big Cat striper rod. She won a rod. Is that one of those Big Cat striper rods?
One of those big cat stripers.
Nice one. Congratulations.
The last blue one, 721-591. Yellow. They Club is our big fish award named after. He's the main reason that we started this tournament. He took me to a tournament and I got hooked on it.
I just want to share with y'all, I want to thank you on behalf of the Striped Bass Challenge. We were able to raise a record amount of money, $21,325. Feeds $150,375.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Old D.B. Cooper right there.
Where's Anthony Duncan?
My phone must be messed up. I ain't got no pins. I ain't get no pins. My phone's
They're in his group.
Anybody want to help me with this $600 cord?
typically 50-degree weather, you know, shallow, run your boards on the bank, pull Mongo gizzards.
There's not a lot of big fish in the lake. Big fish is for this tournament. Yeah, if you can get a couple 16, 17 pounders, you'd be in it.
You're probably going to see a lot of guys starting at like midways up the creeks trolling out. You agree with that?
Well, depending if they pre-fished or not.
I mean,
The guys that are going on years past are probably going to start in the back of the creeks as long as they're not real muddy.
out-of-towners probably pre-fished the way they should, feel they should have, for a minute. And then they probably made their adjustment to seeing that that's not the way it is. And
are y'all marking any bait?
Plenty of bait. Bait's even in the creeks.
Okay.
Most of the creeks got bait in it. We got suspended bait over deep water with the fish.
So the fish that you guys are after, are they in proximity to that bait?
They're usually under the bait or around the bait. Same areas.
well, we've seen a lot of groups where we had trees, and you'd finally find that patch, like where you'd finally find the gap of about a 40 to maybe 30 30, 40, 50-foot stretch where you had a hole in the trees.
Yes.
And we found a lot of fish in those holes of the trees with bait sitting above it. So, like, they still weren't active.
Right.
But we found an opening in the trees where we could fish certain groups.
A lot of suspended bait early, and then bait seemed to drop later in the day.
Yeah, and the next day the bait was as a whole deeper. We found a couple areas of the lake where the bait seemed to be higher.
A lot of birds sitting on the water.
Birds have been key to just seeing an area with, there's plenty of bait. The areas that no bait were in, we saw no fish.
We never marked much where birds were working because they're usually working loons or something, but a lot of birds just sitting on the water around areas that ended up being pretty productive.
Schools of certain size fish, are they normally together? Like if you come across a school of stripers and you catch a 5-pounder, are the chances of the rest of them being 5-pounders good?
I haven't found that to be the case. I mean, especially since our fish kill and our fish are closer in size than they used to be. But when we had 30s and 40s, they were usually loner fish. But I mean, you can catch a 5-pounder and a 15-pounder, in the same stretch of water. Yeah, it seems like when fish hit 25 pounds or so, they seem to be more. Smith Lake, they had big schools of big fish.
We had big schools of big fish.
Yeah, but Hartwell never really had big schools of big fish. So you might catch 2 in the same little area. But yeah, right now I believe you could catch a 5-pounder and turn around and catch a 25-pounder out of the same, not necessarily school, but the same area. Especially over this deep water. It's almost like big fish push smaller fish out of skinny water. I don't really notice catching big fish and small fish in skinny water. Of course, you're pulling big bait, so.
Just in certain areas, you'll find wolfpacks of little males that'll be around the buckbrush late in the game, really after the female's dropped and she's processing eggs and she's still in the area, probably not eating, hadn't moved out yet. You'll find a lot of males that's when I see the males. If a big fish is around the school, he's underneath it, or he's off to the side.
He's out there being lazy,
he's
getting bits and pieces.
Yeah.
If you're throwing plugs
if
you're throwing plugs or small bait, I mean, even if there's big fish there, you're probably not going to get it. It's like throwing into school in piranha. I mean,
yeah.
That's why cut bait works good. Lazy fish.
The bite is what it is. It's not going to be an incredible bite. There's not going to be a ton of people that just kick ass in this tournament. I think there's going to be a couple people that work really productively in the right area and do get lucky enough to get a couple bites or just that one bite of the right fish.
We've had a cold front come in. Normally cold fronts are associated with shutting fish down. Makes it tougher.
Yeah.
That's kind of going to give the guys that are really skilled a slight advantage, right? Because they are going to know how to fish these tough conditions. It's where they're going to shine.
Right, they should be, yes. They should have an advantage, but then again, Billy Bob could put his boat in and hang a 23-pounder 10 foot from the boat ramp.
Right.
You can't compete with luck.
That's true.
I mean, the average guy that don't know what he's doing could come out here and fish 10 tournaments and never catch a fish, and that would.
Right.
Or he could come out here and
win one.
Piddle around in the middle of the lake. And the 106 are the best striper fishermen in the southeast fishing. You better have both. You better have luck.
Here's the deal. Once you go past number 1 in tournaments, the luck or the skill, you start seeing 2nd through 10th.
And a lot of times it's the same.
If it's the same people,
guys,
well then you can take out that one tournament where Billy Bob did it. You can take out the other tournament where Joe did it.
You guys are eliminating a lot of water by pre-fishing.
Pre-fishing is 90% eliminating where you're going to fish. 10%
where you don't want to fish.
10% is finding where to fish. I mean, that's one reason I quit tournament fishing, because that Saturday of that tournament didn't take a lot away from what I wanted to do as far as chasing other fish and going on vacation. But them 3 days pre-fishing and finding bait for every tournament, I mean, it became like a job I mean, and who wants to do something half-assed, really? I mean, you don't want to invest in fishing tournament and then just wing it every damn weekend.
Yep.
There's a lot to tournament fishing. I mean, catfish, striper, tournament guys that do good tournament fishing put a lot of time, effort, and money into it for sure. And if you want to like trophy fish, you say, well, you can trophy fish when there's not a tournament. No, then you're trying to get good bait, or you're trying to pre-fish Clark's Hill 3 times before the next tournament a month from now.
Can't do both.
It's tough. You can't do both. You could half-ass both. I fished a tournament at Hartwell, and me and Sumo pre-fished everywhere in June and just didn't really find anything great. And I found a spot on the map. It was a hump between a river split. I told Sumo, I said, screw it. It looks good. We got there and anchored up and had 60 pounds on the boat in 2 hours. If there isn't such thing as luck, that was all luck.
So, what are we doing?
Draining some water out of the boat.
So you pulled in front of the other boat that's draining the same?
Oh, is that what he's doing?
I thought that's what he was doing.
Oh, look at this guy taking a picture of it. It's paradise. I know.
Fucking shit.
It's probably live.
Put this in the boat.
Hey, Walker, pour this on you so you smell better.
All right. Everybody got one.
I'm representing Hub today.
Hey, evidently you represent whatever the boat.
Hey, Jay, how y'all doing?
Hey, how's it going, Wes?
Thanks.
Shoo, that stank.
Back passenger door, Wes.
I'm in like Flynn now, boys. Y'all know what's up. Representing, baby.
Oh, he got a Mills. Oh, Wes, you right there with him, brother.
But I ain't even close.
Come on, you and Dean.
I ain't even close.
Y'all were arguing on who could go live first.
Dean's got JR.
JR ain't a big go live guy.
Why did I have to wait 5 years to get this hoodie?
Nothing easy. Everything's worth waiting for. I don't know what I'm trying to say. What am I trying to say?
Nothing worth it is easy.
Nothing good or just something. Exactly. Yeah, they're used.
No, they're new.
They're new used.
Close the lid, short the lid. Barry said don't get no more custom than that, baby.
Oh, wow.
When it's dark, it's got blue lights.
Sweet.
Chuck said he got tired of catching fish yesterday. He caught so many fish yesterday, he's taking his head. He went back to Hilton Head this morning.
Dang.
We got in there and catch some baby tarpon.
Oh, I bet Wes will go down to Hilton Head with Chuck in a minute, but Buford's right there, and he won't.
You don't want nothing to do with you.
Hey, Scott, seriously, I need you to help me do something if you want to.
Oh, that's the worst thing I always hear.
I talked to Gray Tag today. Tag some fish. I'll get you the cards and the tag and the gun, especially in Tennessee, and just start tagging these fish when we catch them. And in a year or two, we'll find out where they're going and what they're doing.
Start about tagging them where? Here?
Just when you know it's Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get one on the boat, just tag it.
Hey, they said they're about to close and you can get in there.
Did they for real?
Yeah.
No, they did.
Dang, that thing's draining slow, huh?
Oh, I turned it off.
Hold up, damn.
He said skinny pants too.
Look at this.
Look.
Goddamn crab. They're goddamn fucking as big as the pants.
I forgot to take the filter out, so I drained.
Are you serious? God damn.
Here at
Where?
Lake Hartwell Outdoor Center, getting some bait. Yeah, it's okay though. It didn't hurt it.
So in this thing right here, do these things not look bigger than the average?
We don't need them. Where's the shad at?
I'm behind the bait.
Here you go, Walker. Walker. There's some good ones in there. They're like 6 inches.
So that one in the back was about that. long, skinny
You reckon
bait.
the fish will just pick you over back?
See those long, skinny ones in the back? 4 dozen herring. 2 dozen gizzards, and then some small trout, and then a couple of the ones out of this one. Like the couple out of this one.
Mike is over here wheeling and dealing, making this guy pick us out some good bait. Oh yeah, there's some big boys in there. Is all that bait necessary? You're supposed to say it's super necessary.
Bring it over here, man.
Is all this bait necessary, Scott?
Nope, not at all. Walker got deep pockets. I think he had a gift card or something. What's funny is you put all this bait in there, way more than you need. That way it raises the ammonia level up, so you lose all your bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Wesley. Yeah, Wesley Rose. You sold me a hummingbird?
Mike Lundy, yeah, from State Street.
You sure? I didn't know I'd ever bought a hummingbird. Tell him what the blue bean means.
You have to Google that. It's
You know, a lot of people, Lawrence and Simrad are close, but Simrad is a little bit higher end.
Did you go to school around here? Did you go to school around here?
I been seeing pictures of it on.
How was their math? They got good math classes? They got good math
No, not that
classes?
one. I ain't never been up
All
here.
right, so don't count too good.
Hey, Scott, you hear what this man said? Scott,
What?
he said you need to take it to the bay,
To the bay.
Chesapeake.
There ain't nothing in the bay but saltwater fish.
Well, you know, Chuck Tiedemann, my buddy, he said they entered a tournament out of Oregon Inlet. They had second place, and he said anything over 20 pounds would have given them first. He was pretty short. So they left Oregon Inlet that morning, and he said it was rough. I forgot how many mile an hour. It was a north wind, and against tide, and he said it took them about 8 hours and just getting the hell beat out. Well, they got all the way up Chesapeake Bay, went in there, dropped some down lines down, and before they could get all the rods out, they had one 34, 35 pounds. They reeled it up, went back to Oregon Inlet, and collected $65,000.
All well in the beach. I've seen stripers, guys standing in the surf trying to cast out there. We're trolling as close as we can to the beach, because you can see stripers in the surf.
All right.
Breakers were breaking in the surf.
All right.
You can see them swimming behind
Nah.
in the breakers. And these guys were casting out, and as far as they could cast, almost hitting us. And they,
Y'all trying to get close to the shore. They trying to get out.
I said, I told that one guy, I said, they're right there at your feet. Just drop it down. Just drop it.
What's your name, sir?
Mike Lundy.
Mike Lundy?
Yeah.
This your first time fishing the Striped Bass Challenge?
No, I fished all of them.
Really?
I helped Mike Dillon in the beginning get it going.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we really love it. You know, I fished the NSBA tournament since it began years ago, and then when Mike got excited about striper fishing, you know.
Yeah, Mike loves it. You can tell.
Yeah. So when he got excited about striper fishing, with David Clubb,
How many did you get?
got him fired up. And then we talked to different folks and got together and created.
How many you get?
Going, you know, now. When they built that dam, dam up that river, when they built that dam, they locked those fish in that lake. That's where they figured out that striped bass could live in fresh water and didn't have to come back to the ocean.
They could actually,
Right,
they swim up the Congaree and Wateree River, up the Santee, and then some of them went to Wateree and Congaree,
Yeah.
and they actually reproduced in there. So
That's the first story that I ever heard. When I was just a kid, my dad took me to Santee, and we tied up to the wing wall at the dam and had
On the
these
lower lake?
15-foot rods, and we scooped needlefish up under it, a Coleman ladder. We'd scoop the needlefish up, put the needlefish on, and drop them down, and catch stripers coming around that wing wall.
Wow, awesome.
And that's the first time I ever saw a striper, and I was 8 or 10 years old.
Yeah.
You know, I look forward to this tournament every year. That's about all the.
That's the
striper
only reason I'm
tournaments
on this lake, is this tournament and hanging out with my buddies.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them, and I wouldn't be here.
We
to
know
catch no
you only
fish.
like to catch big fish, Wes.
Yeah, I know, right? Tennessee and Chesapeake Bay now.
Good shit.
Talk about polydent. What kind of poly did you use? How's your tomato this year?
How's your tomato plants?
Your tomato plants do good? You get a lot of rain? Damn Bay boys. Were you the youngest one at the Bay? Come on, Al.
Well, no, Casey Lee.
Well, yeah, he don't count. He's too short. He ran off, too. I mean, you really, average age at the Bay is what, 68, 70?
Something like that.
They're older than the crappie fishermen.
He just gave me a hat. What's your name, sir?
Oh, man.
You work here?
Yeah, a little bit.
He just started temporary.
Well, he's got enough pull to give me a hat, so maybe this will bring us some luck tomorrow.
He's with the wrong guys.
Thanks, Joey. I can see them too, but me, you hurt me deep.
When I see that, all I think is Miller.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
The Chang out
Pat,
about his Miller.
Right.
Where is Patrick?
He's the,
I think he's in a lowrider somewhere in there.
what do you call the
Carpet on the steering wheel and the dice.
mascot? Patrick Miller's the mascot.
See, here, honey, he makes videos. You needed that.
Nobody can outdo it.
See, she's like 250,000 followers on TikTok.
Oh, wow.
So
Dang.
she's
I mean, we're in here with a celebrity.
Joey, he don't look like her either.
Yeah, I mean, if I was hot, I'd have that many followers. Too.
How much did we pay?
$169. So.
You can leave the door open then. We paid the power bill this morning.
Well, this is it. The morning of. It's 4:09, and we're getting ready to pull out. Slept good. Got a little coffee in me. Scott's got his thermos full. Mike's on his way out here. We're getting ready to burn the road up. See you at the boat ramp.
To the river we go. Leave our worries on the shore and drift away.
Steam, baby.
On the river.
Want that wind up.
On the river we know. Sometimes the perfect words are never said. I spilled my coffee, I don't feel like talking. My worries just keep growing by the day. I need a moment where the green and blue appear. Just spin a rock and watch the ricochet. To the river.
My hand chilling.
To the river we go.
What's the water temp say on there?
53.
Small herring? Okay. There's you a good one there.
Deeper. 24, heading deeper. Right there, you're at 22.
So these guys are putting out down rods, and Perry's up there looking at the graph, telling him how deep it is, and he can actually see the bait on the graph. So if they put it down at, if they think they got it at 20 feet, Perry just let Mike know a second ago that he actually had it at 21 feet. It's a good morning to be striper fishing. Striper fishing the SBC. Got 3 boards on this side. Got 3 on the other side. Wes has got a down rod out. Mike's got a down rod.
Wes, reel that pole up now that we got a second.
So we got 3 boards on each side.
Change your bait over to one of these.
And 4 down rods at the moment.
We're at 32 marking fish, 22, 25, 2 good fish. We need that sun to come up. So there's trees at 30. So 25 maybe?
Just a real quick refresher. Light on the reels. No rush, no reason to pump. We got small hooks on most of the baits. Don't forget, we're really fishing small fish.
I tell you, I'm fixing to fucking snap here if I don't find a job.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All over the down line at 18 feet.
Fish on. First fish of the morning.
Other side.
Good job. J-hooks.
First fish of the day.
About 6 1/4, 6 1/2.
Just keeping them in the bait tank. Not bad, not bad. Striking early.
We got fish underneath us at 15 feet.
J-hooks representing, baby.
J-hooks representing, baby.
It's fine on a flat line.
Hey, look. We got fish all over us right now. 15-foot down rods all over fish.
Was that on a trout, Wes? That one was on a trout. We're putting the trout back out.
I got it. Here.
Damn.
Which one? Oh, damn.
What was it?
His damn burn his flap. I thought he meant a rod was gone. That's not what you want to see.
What happened? Burn it bad?
Yeah.
Fish all over.
We're on them right now.
What's our deepest rod?
Huh?
Look at that. They all over them down lines right now.
Don't touch the rod. They in the right place.
They're all over them. God almighty.
It just ain't the right time yet, man.
Yeah.
9:30, these same fish are gonna be fucking firing. At least we know they're here.
I'm just wondering if his herons back here has died.
I checked all of them at that back corner.
I'm gonna check it again. Oh, fish on, fish on.
Fish on.
I was just fixing to reel it out. That motherfucker went off. Hey, Lordy.
Front pole, watch
Front
it
pole.
going, it's about to go.
Something hit it. All right, you ready? Oh, wait a minute. Let's bring it up here. You about ready, Scott?
We're all
holding on. I don't want.
3, 2.
Trying to keep him out of these other rods. You got it? Hell yeah. Come on in. Good job. Bogus. Yeah, understand pliers.
Spaghetti.
All right. No, this is a herring. I just changed to put a herring on about 5 minutes ago. They're fixing to check it because the herring was dying. That front one right there is getting nervous. Got it? I'll get my hand warm. How far down, Walker?
22, 23.
Well, we on the board, hey, all over that.
I tapped about 10 times and that damn rod went off.
I know, right? Hey, I was just fixing to fish on. Hell yeah. You ready? Oh. You need a net?
Down rods.
That is a large mouth too, ain't it? How deep, Walker?
24.
What's the plan, Scott?
Well, we got 2 turds in the tank and the fish have left this area, so we're gonna just go pull shallow and try to catch us a teenage fish, hopefully, or bigger fish.
Going after bigger fish in shallow water.
You want to go through that little pinch on the right and that sand flat right there? Is that where you want to go?
That like, because it's got 30-foot water and everything all around it. You know, that bite came in 6, but our boat was in 16 where those fish were, you know?
Look at this shit, Walker.
What?
We ain't going back there. I ain't fucking with that.
Are we not past those people?
No, it's all they're ready all over that motherfucker.
That's not the buoys.
Okay, we'll go in there.
Where do you see it?
Okay.
There's about 5 boats back there.
You see the boats past those?
Yeah.
All right, then fuck it. Do whatever.
I'm just got them back there.
I see those 2 boats, but aren't we going past them?
Okay.
Well, then turn around.
I'm just saying this aggravates the shit out of me to be around all these people. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 boats right there. You want to go towards that beach?
I say we just look for Bishop. We're gonna not go to the shallows.
Well, look at that, dude.
Well, I get it.
3
but
boats.
There's no boat pulling. Is there
We
a boat?
can't even get by with all their planer boards up.
You do what you feel comfortable with, or what you want to do. It doesn't matter. I'm up for whatever.
Well, I mean, I know what you're saying, but I'm not pulling around all them boats. You want to go try that island, Walker?
For what, downline fish?
I mean, we put boards out, but downlines.
I mean, we can. Don't throw me off the back. I got to pee.
Let him eat his circle hook.
Get slack out of it now. He nailed the shit out of it.
Is it still popped on the board, or did
No,
it
it's
pop?
still on the board. He just pulled it back.
All right, we'll just put it back in the row. Don't feed it.
Shot it. Man, we need to go get it.
Wes, drop that back down rod, just a couple.
Damn, one of these down rods go off. Something, planer board run.
What's that? I'll pull up right here when we get the bag. Oh, that boat, I love that boat. I love it.
Very nice.
Oh. Put them in a bag, or you just don't hand them to me? Okay.
I'll drop it in there.
I don't want to. Okay, you got a bag. Okay. 2 fish, both alive. Yep. Both are alive.
Very
2
alive.
fish. Here we go. Now come down. King. After you get the weigh in.
New way water too.
Here we go. Come on. See Paradise, this big old nice boat. There we go. Here we go. First fish, 6.7 ounce. Second fish. .7 ounces. All right, now you're gonna take a picture in front of that Bass Pro sign right there. Cap sign it, and the cap's gotta come back and sign it. 10.88. Y'all pull one up, if you don't mind. You got a sign, cap, and come sign it. Lundy and Allen. Lundy and Allen. Lundy and Allen.